My name's Chris McGarrahan Jr., and on my videos, I bring to the forefront how-to strategies on getting what you want out of life. While most people talk about theories and made-up principles, I'm giving you concrete ways to become successful. So grab your pen and paper, take notes, and let's get started. Hey everybody, Chris McGarrahan Jr. here. I'm going to talk to you about how to have the biggest 2017, the biggest 12-month period that you possibly can on this video. Not by going into strictly business tactics or how-tos on sales, but how to simply optimize yourself as an entrepreneur. So I'm going to break down the 5 qualities, the 5 steps, the 5 things to intertwine into your daily routine to make you a better business person, make you a better entrepreneur. And these are all things I took, I stole, I observed, I used in my own life, taken from multimillionaires from across the globe. So how can we optimize ourselves as entrepreneurs and have a massive 2017? Well, number 1 is you have to take care of your stamina. So these are exercise shoes, Adidas, Nikes, Reeboks, Under Armour, etc. Every morning, you've got to make sure you're moving your blood, you're moving your body. Yeah, because we'll get healthier, we'll probably live longer, we'll feel more vibrant throughout the day. But no one really talks about stamina, having more physical energy. You see, as an entrepreneur, there's going to be days where you got to be on the phone, you got to be working, you got to be in the office for 12, 13, 14, 15 hours. Most people can't survive that, not because they don't want it bad enough, they don't have the stamina to do so. So every morning, make sure you're doing something. Yeah, you can go do CrossFit and go to an extreme workout, or you can just stretch in your house. Anything you're doing to move blood in a healthy, natural way, that's going to increase your stamina, give you the ability to work longer. So that's 1. Next is you've got to be constantly learning new things. This is a stack of books. Knowledge is power and knowledge is money, especially in this upcoming year. You can make money using the ideas, the thoughts, the concepts in your mind. Question is, are you learning new things? Are you growing that knowledge bank so that you can monetize it, so that you can see new opportunities? Even so, you can see the opportunity you're working with right now and expand it on another level. You've got to be reading books every day. Yeah, books on motivation and inspiration, but more specifically, books that will increase your skill set. Getting better at selling, better at communicating, better at closing, better at marketing and advertising. Are you growing your knowledge bank with these skills? So, number 2, optimization. You got to hit the books. You got to constantly be learning. Number 3 is every morning you got to put on your suit. If you're going to a meeting, you got to be putting on a suit and tie, dressed for success. This is such an age-old principle that will never retire, will never go out of business, but so many people are thinking, no, I can show up to a meeting in shorts and flip-flops. I can show up dressed a little bit sloppy. Once you do that, you come into the meeting already with a disadvantage. As opposed to dress sharp, put on a suit, put on a nice shirt. Ladies, wear whatever makes you look successful. Now you're walking into that same situation with an edge. And in business, in entrepreneurship, it's all about accumulating as many inches, as many tiny edges as you possibly can. So, if you want to optimize your performance, you got to put on that suit, you got to put on that tie, you got to dress for success and look like a professional. Now, next, this one's one of my favorites because once I started applying this, I saw my results, specifically my income, double immediately. You got to be on the phone. Now, every successful person I know, I lived with my dad, Chris McGarrahan Sr., for 22 years. I've traveled the world and lived with multimillionaires days at a time watching them. Every successful person I know is always on the phone. Matter of fact, one successful guy I know, probably worth hundreds of millions of dollars, he's always, every time I see him, he's got one phone in the left, one phone in the right. One for texting, one for calling, and he's normally doing both simultaneously. Question is, 1, how long are you on the phone for day in, day out? making calls, texting clients, texting prospects, hitting up people and say, hey, I got to show you something. But then 2, when you're on the phone, what are you doing? Are you Facebook and Instagramming, looking at what Kim Kardashian did last week? Or are you producing results? Are you taking entrepreneurial action to make more sales, make more money in your business? So 4, you got to be on the phone as an entrepreneur all the time. And then last but not least, the 5th way to optimize yourself in 2017 is you've got to get a mentor that's already doing these other 4 things. Meaning they're taking care of their optimization as far as health. They're dressing for success. They're reading the right books. They're constantly networking on the phone and talking and selling and pitching what they do. And they're willing to help you and hold you accountable. And if you can apply these 5 things to your game, to your routine every day for the 365 days in 2017, you're going to see your results go beyond what you could ever comprehend. Why? Because not just skill set, not just attitude, not just a sense of motivation, you physically just optimized your results. And that's how you become successful. So, with that being said, I want to thank you for watching. My name's Chris McGarry-Han Jr. We'll see you next time.